P, what do you think is next for the Warriors, man? You know, the legacy of Steph Curry. I think Klay is a free agent. He was 0 for 10. He didn't make a bucket in the game, in the exit game. Do you see kind of the writing on the wall right here?
Yeah, I think as currently constructed, they not really a contender no more. I think they should sign Klay Thompson back, but if there's another team that's going to offer him more money, I think he has to weigh in those decisions now. You know, it's the end of his career. He probably got like 2 or 3 years left. Say another team offer him way more money than what the Golden State Warriors are willing to offer him. So that's going to have a play and an effect in it. Do the Warriors want him back? Absolutely, I believe that. But just probably not at a number that he might like. So, but them as put, I think they just play it out, really, them three, unless something crazy happened in the trade, but they don't have the assets. They don't have the pieces to just trade for another all-star caliber player. You know Steph ain't going nowhere. Draymond is the culture there. He just signed another deal. Now it's like, what do you do with Klay? I'll give him a 2 year. I'll line him up with Steph and just let them ride out into the sunset, really.
Do you want to see another year of this, though, of what we just saw?
Man, right now, it's about rebuilding, I think, for them. You know, they're going to – roles got to change. Obviously, I think at this point moving forward, you bring Klay off the bench. Kuminga gets an extended role. You got to start playing Moody a little bit more. And then maybe start developing some other little pieces or make a little small trade where you can come in and just start looking toward the future. Because, like, right now, there's nothing out there for them as far as trades that they can make that's going to put them back in contention. And if there is, I don't know of one yet, but I don't know if they have the assets. I mean, if you're talking about trading Wiggins and Kuminga, you know, what could that possibly net? You know, I don't know. But I don't think it'll be an all-star caliber player. And so I just think moving forward, I think you got 2 more years with this group, and you just play it out. And, but then, you know, no, but they did win 46 games.
46 games is not the standard there, bro.
It's not, but you got to understand, 46 games in the West last year would have had you a top 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah, but this year, it's
this year,
and your ass in Cabo right now. That's
okay, so now look at this. They won 46 games, right?
It was not a successful season.
Draymond played 55 games, right? He played 55 games this year. So let's say, how many games is that? 65, 75. So that's 27 games he didn't play. So you trying to tell me they wouldn't have won about, let's say they won, out of 27 games, they won half of those. That's 13 games. That's 50-something plus win. You know what I'm saying?
But the reality of
it puts them in a better position because now they'll have home court.
I hear you.
You know, so I don't know, do you look at that and say, let's, you know, run it back and see, maybe add a piece or two? I think you got to. I mean, you owe it to the group that's helped establish and build what y'all have over there.
I just don't think that at this point Golden State is built for the future. And if you're going to try to get some younger assets, bro, you got to use your assets. I think Klay Thompson is going to have more years to him. He can shoot, bro.
I think his role is going to be like a Ray Allen role in Miami.
Period. Sitting in the corner, waiting on it. Boom, you got it. You can't leave him.
Still deadly.
He's going to be able to do that for
crucial out here.
He's going to be able to do that for a while.
another 2-3 years.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then on another team with younger talent, you know, drawing and kicking to him, he can live some. So I actually think that at least they're going to entertain the ideal of trying to keep him. But I think the true thing is, I think when I look at the Golden State Warriors, it looks like this group is just tired of each other. Not to say that they, whatever, just, you see it on Klay's face, you see it when he comes to the bench, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I see it on different players. Wiggins don't always look like he's present. I hear he's going through some personal stuff off the floor. You know, at some point you gotta get off these and you gotta move on to other things. And I do know 46 wins, 53 wins, 57 wins is not the standard there, man. They're used to winning. Plus, you know, being like this and like that, and I get it. You're not going to be on top every year, but I'm talking about the standard. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry ain't used to going home in no motherfucking April 10th or 14th or none of this. You know what I'm saying?
All dynasties have an end. We watched
and
Cole his last few years.
That's what this is.
Just to continue to hoop.
That's what
It wasn't a contender, but you wasn't going to trade him. You know, you got to let them play it out. You got to let them play it out. I mean, there's a run.
How long though? That's the
I'd say there's 2 more years.
Nah, bro. Nah, I don't think the fans want to see this no more. Fans, man, that was hard watching him go 0 for 10. That was hard. And I'm not even a Warriors fan. I just know what he's going through.
But his game is not really predicated on athleticism.
No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about his production. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was hard watching Klay go 0 for 10 and then miss 6 threes and then have no energy and, you know, it wasn't like he tried to go get to rebounds.
That's why you decrease his role. You know what I'm saying? You bring him off the bench now. Like him as a starter, I think is done in the league, just like, you know, Chris Paul's time as a starter was done when he got there. So you put him in positions to where he's playing only like 20, 22 minutes a night. And if he got it going, more, you know, so his days as a starter is over with. You know, I think the athleticism and youth, you know, having to match up against and him dealing with the injuries that he had to deal with and long postseasons every year, you know, that'll add up.
Add up like
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it's time for a reboot in Golden State.
So if
I'm Golden State.
Golden State, you
Klay's going to get more money.
You're entertaining the possibility of a sign and trade.
Yeah. Klay Thompson is going to get more money in the open market.
All right. So I think it'll be a mutual agreement. Like they'll give him an offer,
He's
and
then
another team will give him a better offer, and then Golden State will entertain a sign and trade, and where it works for both, and so it don't look bad on them.
No, it ain't really looking bad. It's up, bro. It's over, bro. The thing is up. Either we going to, you know what I'm saying?
He still had a solid year. He had a solid year.
Keep talking about that. You got to understand, solid.
I mean, to Klay Thompson, what we used to standards, of course not. But like just as an NBA player, that's a solid year.
Solid. When you went 0 for 10 to leave? Nah, bro. No, P. No.
I mean, that's one game.
I got it, bro. But that's how you left us. That's the perception. I can't think of nothing else, right? It was just hard watching the basketball player go through that, and that be your last hurrah. People don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Remember you as the last hurrah for that. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying for that. He just looks like he needs a new start. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the reality of where we are.
What's a good team for him?
Man, I keep hearing Orlando. Any place with some young boys like Minnesota, OKC, or Orlando, ooh, Lord.
Hey, that's why Washington was cool for me, because I had the young boys and all I had to do was just
do what you do.
Just go in the corner.
Pop and shoot, high. One dribble, high. You at the four, high.
Right.
Young boy going to the basket. Bradley Beal, they doing everything.
They get
double team. Oh, I got P in the corner. High.
Right.
5 of these, you making 3 of these.
Right.
Oh, you can't leave him? No, you can't. You got to guard John Wall. John Wall come right. That's what I'm saying. You got to guard Bradley Beal.
You need to find a situation like that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And guess what? He going to be refreshed. And guess what? That new franchise is going to reboot him. He's going to feel wanted.
He can bring culture to another
He's going to
team.
bring a bunch of knowledge. Hey, this is how we did it. Hey, we did this like this. Hey, try this. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's going to be good for everybody, because that new energy that comes into Golden State is going to revive Steph and everybody else that's been there. Real. And in Orlando is similar temperatures and all that. You know what I'm saying? Very nice in the summer. Very, it's the South. It's almost like a small, big city. It's got a lot to do. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to Walt Disney? You get the Klay Thompson ride, goddammit.
Oh, man, the Klay Thompson
Nah, but I think it's good for the league, bro. It'd be good to see that somewhere else. Man, what? Klay Thompson on somebody else's team? I'm sorry, as a fan, yeah, I want to see that.